Hello, honey roses. Hello. ¿Cómo estás? I hope everyone is having a beautiful day. The sun is shining around my way. As I look through the branches, the sun peeks through. And I got sun-kissed. Let's see what the message is today. Spirit, what do you have for us today? What do you want us to know? What do you want us to know? What is the message that most need to hear at this time? Pick whatever you like. Let's see what it is. Hold on. Let me see, because that, I don't really like the way it started off. For me to feel like this and then see that, it's like, wait. You know? I was just talking about the sun, but it's like there's some realizations that someone feels as though they have about the situation, excuse me, between the two of you. There's like a realization that they have, like, there's the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, and that's a rough way to start a reading. It's very sad. A part of me wants to pick up the cards and start over, but I can't do that because I already told Spirit to speak what they want to speak, and this is what they want to speak for whatever reason, so somebody needs to hear this. Let's see. It's like someone feels down right now. Someone feels like alone. Someone feels like they're trying to, what's that? Like, realign themselves. It feels like realignment. They're trying to realign themselves. Hopefully this goes into a better direction, because right now it's a little heavy. The energy's heavy. It's like someone is in love with you and doesn't want to let go. Okay, I feel like someone is in love with you and they don't want to let go, and they feel like they might have to because they just don't know. Like they don't know what to expect. They don't know what's going to happen. And that right there is really affecting their energy right now. There's a bird there. Okay, anyway, that just distracted me because I saw the bird's shadow on my curtain. It's like they want to take off with you, but they're in their head a little bit, and they're trying to, like, it's like they want to stay positive, but it's hard. They want to give to you, but they don't know if you want them to. My hair's still wet. It just dripped on me. Whatever, it's gonna have to air dry. Oh my god. I always air dry it though, you know. But anyway, I just didn't realize it was gonna drip on me. I thought I wrung it out enough, you know, like with the towel. Anyway, let me see what else. there's someone thinking about you and they have so many thoughts running through their head. It's like, is this gonna work? Is it not gonna work? Am I crazy? Does this make sense or it doesn't make sense? Is this person talking to someone or are they still available? Like, I don't know. But I'm nervous to come towards them because what if it doesn't work out? And then my heart is gonna be broken. I heard broken again. It's like someone is nervous to approach you. And but they want to. They're feeling alone. They're feeling abandoned. It feels like abandonment. And it's almost like instead of them telling you how they truly feel, they're just feeling this way, and then they're starting to lean towards just believing what they feel because they're too afraid to just approach you with how they feel. This person feels very guarded and like they have a shield up. But this is what they really want with you. They want, feels like a family. It feels like just a future. I don't even want to just say a family. It's like more than that. It's like a future. Who is this person? Is this a new person? Old person? Well, it's probably going to be different for many of you because your circumstances are different, and this is a collective reading. But yes, it's a family. This could be an ex or someone new, but this is someone, like, if this is someone that sees you as, like, well, they do see you as nurturing, because I do see the Queen of Cups here. So someone could desire to have you as the mother or father of their child. It's like my bottle just popped like somebody was picking it up. But anyway, that distracted me from what I was about to say. It's like they want to be free to just come towards you. It feels like they're in between. They're in this gray area, but they're leaning more towards not coming towards you. It's like a gray area, but they really want to come towards you. But being that they feel as though you're going to pass judgment on them, they feel like you're going to judge them about something that they've done. They already feel judged already. Even if you don't judge them, even if they did something wrong, I don't know what it is. For some of you, maybe you've forgiven them already. I don't know. It's just this feeling like you don't have as much feelings about whatever they're thinking about that they think you have. Like there's someone that thinks you have like a whole list of issues that you want to like dart at them. Like they feel like a target, and I don't really feel like you feel that way. This person is trying to be as strong as possible about this situation and how they're feeling. But this whole reading started out with like heartache, with like trouble within the emotions and within the perspective of how they truly feel. It's like they're trying to find a space of being content. But the more that they try to find that space, the more they get led to a space of indecisiveness. Someone's indecisive about if what they desire with you will actually work or not, and it's making them feel a little stuck. They're feeling like they give a lot of attention to the thought of you. How do they feel about that? They feel like it's for good reason. I was almost thinking like they didn't like that, but it's not that they don't like it. They like to think about you. They worry about competition. They worry about if you will end up aligning with someone other than them, or they're worried that you're already with someone other than them. They see, I was gonna say they speak highly of you, but they see came out. So it's almost like they see highly of you. They speak highly of you. You are very visually appearing. You might be coming up in this person's dreams or something, because it's like this feeling that I'm getting. It's kind of dreamy. It's a dreamy feeling that I feel right now. This person has been really doing a lot of contemplation on you. Contemplating on you. It's like they're in a dream state right now all the time. No, where am I going there? See, I just had this moment where I felt like I was in a dream state. I know maybe some of you have done this before, where you do something mindlessly, but you don't really mean to, but your thoughts are so deep in the moment that you just do something that you had no intention on doing. Like just now, I was about to type in the title that came to me as I'm speaking. I was about to type it into my notes, and I went to Google. And see, it was like, I'm picking up this person's energy. They might be like, they feel a little out of order because you're not around them. So they're feeling out of order because it's like the only thing that they can you are the majority of their thoughts right now. Ooh. You are consuming their thoughts right now. And it's just because they desire you so much. And they feel or they feel your pleasantries. What? They feel your pleasantries. That sounds funny to me. But yeah, it's like often they find themselves like daydreaming about you. And like I've done this before where I'm driving and I pass my exit because I'm too deep in thought or something, and I don't know, it just happens sometimes. It hasn't happened in a while, but that I've experienced that before, and I'm sure many of you have. Or you like do something silly, like put your phone in the refrigerator. You know, or like your glasses are on your head or on your face and you looking for them. Like stuff like that. I feel like this person is kind of like in there, and it's a dream state. You dreaming. I'm hearing Selena in my head. I'll be dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. I'll be holding you tight, and there's nowhere in the dreaming about you and me. You have this person in a dreamy state. They have dreamy eyes for you. Dreamy eyes. They have heart eyes for you, like the heart eye emoji. So what else do you want to tell us about this person? Why is this important anyway? Spirit, why do you want them to know this? Tell me why. Or tell us why. Why do you want them to know about this person? What does this person mean to them? How about that? What does this person mean to you? There's too many cards. But the Strength card was in front of those cards, though. Oh, this person is going to invigorate you. I heard invigorating. Oh, that word is like very energized. That's an energy word. There goes those crows. I heard a crow knows. A crow knows. Crows are smart. I watched this little video one time, and I think the crow had like a broken leg or a broken wing. It was one or the other. And the crow ended up on this woman's front yard, and she found the crow, that it was, she saw that it was injured, and she nursed it back to good health, right? She fed the little crow, and she took care of the crow, like that was her friend. And then I don't know if it was a female or male crow, but once it got better, it will fly away and come back. Though it will come back to visit her. It wouldn't just leave, and it didn't just dip off and not come back. Like, it came back, and it would bring her money and dollars and coins. It was not bringing like leaves or flowers, and I found that very interesting. And I'm like, that's a human soul in there. I think maybe I think I'm crazy, but it's bringing back money. The crow is like, you know what, let me pay you for your good works. You've helped me so much. Let me give you some money, because I know you could use this. Y'all humans need money to get stuff. So let me, like, when did this crow have the time to observe humans with money going to the store to purchase things? Or like, did this crow see some transactions and just realize that, you know, they must need these things? So, and where did crow get the money from? Like, did they find it on the ground? Did they just like collect it? That was interesting to me, because it's like, not unless a human soul went into that crow and it's an ancestor, and the crow knows. Didn't I just say that? I heard that, and then I started thinking about this story after that. But the crow knew what that woman that helped the crow needed or could be most useful. That's very intelligent. Coins or dollars, and it was mostly dollars that the crow would bring back. Every time that crow came back, it had money to give to this woman. And then it would just be chilling with her. Like that, like, it was like, we best friends, okay? I might be a crow, but a crow knows. It's like, I love you. That's how the crow spent time with the woman and gave her money. Oh, money's here. What? This is funny. Okay, so you guys know I was not looking at these cards. I'm just talking to you, and I let the cards drop and money came out. abundance, the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Yo, this person wants to like spoil you. Oh, that is sweet. It's like, I want to spoil you because I know, I know your heart. I want to spoil you because I know that you love me. And the Strength card came out. Didn't I say that when too many cards came out, the first card that was on top was a Strength card and it's coming back out? There's something about this person admiring your strength and also giving you strength. It's like, this is someone that, if you were ever feeling down, they would lift you up. But this person knows that you would do the same for them. It's not one-sided. This is a reciprocal relationship. It's just full. It's filled and it's just overflowing with reciprocity. It's very aligned. And this person in the beginning, in the first layout or first spread, I said that this person, it's like they were trying to get back into alignment. So there's something about this person wanting you to be within that alignment. Oh, that's the other thing. I think the crow brought his friends to come see her too. That was just so funny and cute to me. The crow didn't bring back flowers or seeds. It brought back money. That is very telling to how intelligent the crow is. And I kept wondering, like, is that a human soul in the crow? How does the crow know to bring money? I heard this person loves how you think of them. For some of you, you know this person, or it's almost like how you perceive things, your perception, your take on circumstances, situations, events. Something about your way of interpretation. Your way of interpretation they find very successful, very, I want to say noble. Very, what's the other word? I just heard should be recognized with the Six of Wands because that's public recognition. And it's like they want to protect that. They want to protect you. And what is this Knight of Pentacles? What is that? They see your effort and your hard work. Because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. And then the Temperance card came out. It's like they see how well you handle. When they look at you, they see that you are someone that has a good balance. I want to say a work-life balance. Maybe they see how you handle your own life. So it makes them see more of you in some way. It's almost like that's an open door to see more. Just them looking at you on the level that they have to see from, they've seen a lot. And something about they know that there's more. I heard they know that there's more in store for you and them. I heard this dream state is sweet. It's sweet. The thought of you does something for this person. It's like a, what do I want to say? What do I feel? The dream state does something for them when they're thinking about you. It's like peaceful. It's like when they think about you, you give them peace. I don't know if they've ever felt this before. It feels new. What else? It's like you give them a piece they never knew before. They never knew this. They never knew this. I heard they never knew a love like this before. Yeah, and then the Ace of Pentacles comes out with the Ace of Cups. I think you open this person up to love. Because their ideas have changed. Something about, it's like you've opened them up. You've opened them up in a special way. What else? I just heard if it wasn't for you, I wasn't sure what I would do. It's giving this energy where there's something about you where you were able to get there in the nick of time. Okay, I don't know. Something about... Like, did you ever have someone call you when you needed to talk and they were ready? Or you called someone when they were going through something and they were like, I'm so glad you just called me because, like, it's giving that energy like you came right at this moment where they needed you the most, but you didn't know you did. Okay? And you helped them to get out of some type of emotional and mental turmoil. It's something that it's almost like you knew but you didn't know. But I feel like God does that through people. God does that. When God, okay, what Spirit does is, especially if you are a chosen seed and you are someone who is on the right path, Spirit hears and picks up. It's more not yeah. I was gonna say here's your calling, here's your frequency, but it's like a signal, like a telepathic signal. And Spirit knew that this person needed you or needed someone, but that someone that they chose was you. So Spirit put information on your heart to share out loud. They heard you however they heard you, if you talk to them directly or if they heard you on some of your or platform you might have, some maybe social media or something, and you answered their secret prayers. It's like God answered their secret prayers through you. That is so sweet. Wait. Secret prayers. But you didn't know it though. That's magical. It's just so magical. That is so unseen. That is a complete situation that is unseen and unheard, but just so happens to be very loud. Because if you don't know now, you will know, because this person will tell you what happened or how you arrived when they needed someone most that was not around. And this person could have people around them, but it's just that no one was able to satisfy what it is that they needed to be able to push through whatever situation they were going through. So basically it's like you help the spirit realm to set this person's heart free, to set their energy free. There's also something about energy that was stuck, like stuck energy. You helped to move it around, and you loosened it up so now they can manipulate it how they want to. You know, like, I don't know why I'm thinking of like a jar, and if you don't hit the top around the side with a spoon, you're not going to be able to open it, because it has to release some air, because it's like tight, sealed. But when you tap it a little bit around the edges and then you go to open it, it becomes easier. So then you make it easier for the next person to use. Like, say for instance, someone was trying to open a jar and they couldn't, so they asked you for your help. And they didn't know that if they just tap it around the side with a spoon or with something, that it would release the air, and then they'll be able to twist off the top. You were able to give this person some information that they needed, that they didn't know they needed, in order to help them through what they were going through. And I just keep on thinking about the jar and how that jar was very hard for them to open on their own, but with your help, they feel like they could do anything. That's why this person sees you as so valuable, because the star came out. That's when I was saying that they see you or view you in high value, like in they put you on a pedestal, but they put you on a pedestal. However, you deserve that position. Sometimes people put individuals on a pedestal that don't deserve that position. However, you deserve to be put on a pedestal. And this person knows that, but you are just being yourself. You know, this is just naturally who you are. So by you naturally being yourself and expressing yourself the way you do, you were able to help someone to release, like, a lot of stuck energy that was within them, that some of it they didn't really know was there because they couldn't pinpoint it. It was just there, and it was moving around in their body, but in a callous way. It was causing them to have like anger in certain instances, and they didn't know where it was coming from. But it was the stuck energy that kept moving around within them, and it wasn't soft energy. It's not like loving. It became callous, so it was making them express themselves with such anger. When they expressed themselves, they weren't expressing themselves from a place of love. It was always like from a place of fight, from a place of, it was like the beast was a little untamed. That's what I'm getting. Like, their beast was a little untamed. It was a kind of tamed though, but they didn't really know. They didn't realize that they needed to have more of a hold on their beast, because it's like trauma was stuck in their vessel, and it was moving around. And sometimes, like, this trauma would cause aches and pains in certain areas in their body, I'm hearing. And they would wonder, like, why does that part of me feel like that? Like, why do I have a headache? But it was just that trauma. It was just moving around, like, causing discomfort in certain, it could have been in their emotions. It could have been like physical discomfort at times. It was a trauma. And so there's something about when they speak to you, the reason why they're feeling good is because you are tapping into their subconscious mind to help them to release trauma. But they might not realize that you're doing that per se, but they just know that when you come around them, they feel a sense of like release, like relief. Release and relief is what I'm getting. Like you, the energy that's stuck begins to break down when they hear your voice, when they hear you, when they're in your presence. The stuck energy begins to break down and dissipate. And instead of being callous, it softens. And not in a bad way. Like it softens their energy. It makes them feel more at ease, like calm, like CBD oil, like how CBD oil makes you feel. It's like a calm, relaxant, you know, and that's where this dream state is coming in now. Well, again, because I mentioned that before, the dream state is because you have broken callous energy within their vessel, and so you like softened it, and now they interpret things better. Because when you're callous, when someone is in an energy of feeling callous or being callous, you see more like aggression on a regular basis. And this can actually intimidate people. It can be very intimidating. And what does the intimidation have to do with this reading? Why did we go there, Spirit? It could be intimidating to others. It's like that energy can cause more friction when it doesn't need to. It like attracts, it attracts, what does it attract? What do you want to say? It attracts something, that energy. Because people find reasons to be envious and extra all the time. But this is a little different because it's intimidating. The energy was intimidating to people. It caused fear in people. And when people are fearful of something, they either try to harm it, destroy it, or devalue it in some way. And I feel like because of that energy that this person was holding, it was causing other situations in their life to be influenced by this energy that they held from the trauma that they didn't realize was like eating at them. But by speaking to you, it's like you were able to touch this person in places within them that they didn't know needed to be massaged. Like they didn't know that there were certain aspects of their mind and their perception that needed something different, and you were able to provide them with that. And this is why I heard they love you. That was deep. Oh gosh, okay. That's why I felt so much heaviness in the beginning. It was almost like it was so heavy that I almost didn't want to read it because I didn't know what I was about to read. And it was like making me feel emotional, because when I read, I pick up the emotions. Just like when I just got dreamy, I felt the dream state. I felt that energy of meaning to do something else and doing something totally different that had nothing to do. It was like mindless. It was that energy, because this person is daydreaming and just they stay in a dream state about you until they're able to, I heard, have you how they want to, whatever that means. However they have you how they want to. And even if you are still around, they might still be stuck in that dream state, because this is how you make them feel. You make them you are their CBD oil. So funny. They don't even need to go to the store, because you're gonna be right there. And what I heard, they can't overdose on you. Or maybe they could, I don't know. But I just heard they can't. I heard they can't overdose on you. Okay. Anything else you want to say about this? This was like very sweet and very deep. It was deep. This person has so much love for you, so much admiration, so much like appreciation. It's like very there's a word I want. What is it? It's very honest, very perceptive. I heard fine-tuned. It's like this person was going round and round in their head with this round and round card. But I feel as though they're still going round and round thinking about you. But it's like this was... I heard this is the best replacement. Thoughts of you are the best replacement from what they were thinking about. Because this is what you took them out of, this orphan energy. But for some reason, I feel like they're kind of going back there because they need you around. I feel like both of you need each other right now. But I don't know. Sometimes life, it says ask and no around these little things around here. You can't see because it's small, but around the seashell it says ask and no. I never noticed that before. So weird. I've had these cards for a while now and I never noticed that. Ask and no. You guys are not asking, so that's why you don't know. And this is why you feel orphaned. Because nobody's saying enough. So one person could be saying a little bit, but the other person is not saying enough. It's like someone is hiding. Someone is trying to hide their true feelings to avoid hurt, to avoid a rejection. But I don't even think that's going to happen. But this person is thinking like that. Exchanging gifts. You need each other. There's spiritual gifts that the two of you are supposed to give to one another. And it's time now. The observer. This person, I think you observe each other possibly if you know this person. But I know this person definitely observes you. Not unless it's the other way around. But observer came out. I don't get this card often. I don't even think, did I ever get this card? I don't think I've ever gotten this card before. And it's a fox. Fox? A fox is sneaky, stealthy. Little, what's that? What's that? Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Wasn't he a fox? He was sneaky trying to steal stuff. He was thieving. You can have someone pretending or posing to be someone that they're not, communicating to you in your comments. You could have someone with a fake account trying to act like there's someone else. It might be multiple people. But one of them is the person that we're speaking of right here. This person is in love with you, but they're afraid to. They're afraid to come out and just say everything that they want to say. Peace. But they can't get enough of you because you are their peace. So, regardless of how this goes, the two of you have to magnetize to each other because you're already magnetically and spiritually connected to one another, you know. So there's no way to like go around that because it's just a part of this story. This is a part of your story. But this person is going to keep observing until they feel there's stars and heart. I see stars, hearts, and confetti. Well, the confetti are the hearts, and then there's feathers, white feathers. This relationship gives this energy of renewal. And I'm seeing 3 stars here. One on the egg, one on the ground, and one next to peace. There, there, and there. And that's like giving me 3. The 3 of Pentacles is working together. The two of you like have no choice but to work together in some way because it's going to happen. It can't not happen because this is too powerful. The only way this would happen is if there's no communication and it remains that way. But it's like something about timing and circumstances. You know, sometimes in life, personal situations pull you away from what you really want to do. And then it causes you to reroute for a moment or be delayed. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you will not be able to follow through with what you want to do. It's reminding me of like my daughter at one point where her asthma and eczema, it was so bad that I couldn't focus on anything else but her. And I was definitely not about to have her at a babysitter when she was like that. So I had to withdraw from school for some years before I could go back and finish because my mind was too torn. It was like I was doing too much, and I knew if I were to continue to go to school, I would have failed. I would have failed my classes because my attention was so much on my daughter and getting her back to normal that I knew I had to sacrifice that. I had to sacrifice school to make sure that my daughter was okay. So there was a delay there, but it didn't stop me from what I had a desire to do and what I felt was a part of my destiny to finish. So I say all that to say that's just an example of what is coming to me right now, because I could have, they say a lot of people, it's one of those things where I don't know if any of you feel this way, but I think it's like a statistic that if you stop, okay, a lot of times children, if they choose to go to college, or teenagers, whatever, if them and their family choose for them to go to college, they always say go right after high school because you're still in that mode, you're still in that zone of learning, and it's fresh in your memory to know how to learn. So they say go immediately and just, go straight through and be done. But the longer you take a break from it, they say the more difficult it is for you to go back and finish. And it's like this person doesn't want either the break or the lack of communication to last for too much longer. I heard they feel like it's already been too long. This card says 23. That equals 5. That's change. This person is ready to explore the change that you have exposed to them. Not even exposed, but shown them. This person wants to deep dive into you. It's like, let's just do the thing. It's time to do the thing. Okay? That's what I'm getting from this message. It's very sweet. It's very deep. Oh my gosh, so deep this message was. And see, you are the yin to their yang. Here and now. You are what they want. You are what they feel they need. They know that they need the energy that you provide because you make things make sense. Things that did not make sense to this person, you have made them make sense. And this is why they love you. I heard what a sweet teacher you are. That's so cute. Sweet teacher. That makes me remember my but I was with my sister yesterday and my nephew was in the back of the car and he asked me to open his juice for him. And then I took his juice and I opened it. And then I passed it to him and I said, now hold it with both hands. Make sure you keep both your hands on the bottle, okay? Because the top is off and I don't want it to spill on you or anywhere else. And I said, both hands on the bottle. And then my sister was laughing at me. She was like, imagine if you was a teacher for kids. That's just so cute. She said that to me and I was like, what, girl? But it just made me think about that. But I am anyway. That's what I do all the time. It's like sometimes it's not, I don't know. It's just, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you have a way about you that is natural, but you still know how to give the goods. But it's natural. It's not like you're looking at yourself in such a way, like as if it's purposeful, but you do it anyway. That's the energy that I'm getting from you. Like, this person was able to obtain so much just from listening to you or being around you or whatever happened, and it was just natural, you know. And that's a part of the reason why, like, this person knows that, and that's why they fall in like that. That's what it is. It's the truth. This person sees you as a truth in so many different ways, and this is one of those relationships that only gets better. Like, it could get rocky with dealing with environmental things and like outside stuff, like external forces, but when it just comes to you and them, like, this relationship is so strong that it can't just be broken. It's too strong for that, you know. It's like a gold brick. But yeah, I think that's it for this message. You are the yin to their yang, and then here and now is a time for peace, because they've observed enough. They know that the two of you have gifts to exchange to one another. That's spiritual gifts and physical. And with you, there is no room for them to feel abandoned. That energy that has been within them for, I heard, all these years. Maybe they felt abandoned as a child. Like, you know, I know what that's like, that feeling, you know. But when the two of you come together, that's just going to be a story of the past. But I just heard, finally, something makes sense now to this person that it didn't make sense before. But I don't think it's just like, I don't think it's one thing. I feel like it's multiple things that just make sense now. And it's so, like, fulfilling. It's so, like, it's making me want to cry a little bit. It is, because it just makes me think about all the times when epiphanies come through in your mind, and it's like those moments. Wait a minute, let me look up that word. I'm getting all this energy right now with these, I don't know, the way I am speaking. Okay, so an epiphany, it means a manifestation of a divine or supernatural being. This relationship is supernatural. It's not really here on earth like that. The only reason why it's here is because you guys have vessels, but other than that, this relationship is supernatural. Supernatural. Super and natural. Oh, wonderful. Anyway, I think that's it for this message. This message did something to my heart. But anyway, I'm sure this message will find who needs to hear it well. Everything you do, do it with love. Always remember the creator is in you and the magic is too, because you're magic. If you would like to purchase any books from me or purchase anything from me, check the description box below and go to www.milkhoneyrose.org. And I'll see you in the next video.